Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for watching. So today I decided to film a makeup tutorial on this look right here. I'm going to be using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Prism Palette again. I wanted to create this look mainly because I was kind of stuck on using one particular shade, which is, I'll show you, which is this right here. This is probably my favorite shade from the palette. It's so pretty. It's like it kind of looks gray in the pan, but like if you can see in the eyes, it's like a purpley gold duochrome shade. I love it, but I didn't really know how to make a look using the colors in this palette specifically, and I just played around with it, and this is what I came up with. I did use one shade that's not in this palette, but it is Anastasia Beverly Hills, but it's kind of like a purple shade, and you can use whatever purple shade you like if you don't own that particular shade. Anyway, if you guys want to know how I got this look, keep on watching. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to like this video if you like this video, and subscribe to my channel. Bye! Okay, so my first step is going to be setting my concealer with some Laura Mercier translucent powder. This trick is also going to prevent any fallout from my eyeshadows. I typically don't like to do my eyeshadows first. I like doing my foundation first, so I really like doing this trick so I don't have any fallout from my eyeshadows. Okay, so moving on, I am going to be picking up my Prism palette, and on a Real Techniques blending brush, I'm going to start off with my first color, which is the color Lure from the palette. And I'm just gonna be placing that on the outer crease of my eye, and I'm just gonna be blending in windshield wiper motions. And I'm gonna be using the tape technique today because I want a really sharp line for my eyeshadows. I'm just gonna place that Lure color on the other side of my eye, my other eye, with that same Real Techniques blending brush. Okay, so now I'm gonna be picking up a clean brush, and the one I am using is an E38 Sigma brush. And I'm just going to be blending out the eyeshadow so it looks more diffused. Okay, so now I'm going to go in with the shade Eden from the palette, and I'm just going to be placing that on top of that Lure color. And I'm going to be using that E38 Sigma brush again. And I'm going to go in with windshield wiper motions. I'm kind of blending this out heavily because I want that peachy, orangey look to stand out. I honestly really like this palette, even though it's kind of all over the place. I feel like you can achieve so many different looks with it, and I don't know, I just find it so fun. And you'll have to excuse my faces here because I was listening to music and I kind of got distracted. Okay, so again, windshield wiper motions and placing that Eden color on my other eye. I think I forgot that I was filming. Alright, so now I'm going to go in with the shade Saturn, and again with that E38, I'm going to be placing that more towards my eye than anything. As you can tell, this is more like a orange shade rather than a peachy shade. But I'm gonna just place that on top of the Eden color and go in windshield wiper motions and diffuse the outer corners of my eye. Again, I'm going to be blending. I go in with a lot of brushes because I'm always afraid that there's extra product in one of my brushes and it's going to mess up my whole work that I've already done, so I'm always very careful, and I always check if there's product on my brushes. Alright, so moving on, I'm going to go in with Anastasia Beverly Hills Sangria. This is an individual color from her collection. But, you know, if you're trying to recreate this look with the Prism palette and you don't have Sangria, you can always go in with a light purple shade. I feel like a lot of brands have a similar color to Sangria. And then I'm going to be doing the same thing, blending it out in windshield wiper motions, and the outer corners of my eye, not touching the middle crease of my eye. Alright, I'm going to be feathering out a little bit more. Alright, so now I'm going to go in with the color Parallel from the palette, and I'm just going to place that on the outer corners of my eye. Just building my shadows up, like I typically tend to do. And I'm just going to focus this Parallel color on the outers of my eye. I'm not going to bring it all the way to the inner corner. Just outer, just to feather out the brown color to make it a little bit more smoky. And then I'm going to be taking a cleaner brush and kind of blending everything into it so everything looks intact. Okay, so now I'm going to go in with, I don't know how to say this word, Osiris? Yeah, okay, Osiris. I'm going to go in with Osiris, and I'm going to place that more towards the inner corner of my eye. Again, I think I was jamming out just then. Alright, so this is a clean blending brush. This is like a Costco blending brush. I don't know the name of it, but it was clean, so I just picked it up and I diffused the outer corners of my eye. Blend. The majority of this end of this part of the tutorial is blending. Alright, so now I'm going to go in with some glitter glue, and I'm going to be placing that on the crease of my eye. I actually picked up this trick from Stephanie Nicole on YouTube. She puts on glitter primer before she puts on any shimmers because she says that they make them last longer, and I completely agree with it. It makes them last longer, they stick better, and I feel like the glitter glue kind of makes the shimmer shadow more pigmented. And because I want my shimmer shadow to be really pigmented, I'm going to be spraying my brush. You can spray it with whatever you'd like. I think I used my Urban All-Nighter spray for this particular tutorial. But I'm just going to go in with a flat-lined brush. I can't remember the name. I think this is the one that came in the palette, actually. But if I find it, I'll put it down in the link below with all the products I used. But anyway, I'm using the color Dimension from the palette as my shimmer shade. And I'm just going to be placing that on top of the glitter glue and blending it out. And now I'm going in with a clean blending brush and blending all the other eyeshadows that I had worked up. Okay, so now I'm taking the tape off, and it kind of got a little messed up, so I'm gonna go in with a makeup wipe and clean it up. But before that, I'm gonna blend. Alright, so I'm just fixing the line because I want it to be sharper. Sorry, kind of got ahead of myself. Later on, I will be cleaning up the outer edges though. Alright, now I'm highlighting the brow bone with the shade Lucid from the palette. And now I'm going to be cleaning up the edges with a makeup wipe, as I said I was going to do. Alright, so I went ahead and put on some winged liner off camera and mascara, and now I'm going to be going in with the color Dimension on my waterline. And I also added some obsidian, some obsidian, that's the black eyeshadow from the palette, to smoke out the waterline. And that is the completed look. Thank you so much for watching, and please subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet, and like this video if you like it. Bye!